The big announcement, the top line, is that the halving of the fuel excise for petrol and diesel, it will see around 26 cents per litre shaved off the price of fuel. Also an announcement from the Treasurer there that the road user charge, which is paid by heavy vehicles using public roads, will be reduced down to zero for 3 months. Now, all up, this will cost the budget around $2.55 billion. These changes will come into place from this Wednesday.
Now, Anthony Albanese, he also has detailed the government's forward-looking plan for dealing with the crisis. There are 4 stages. We're at stage 2. What are they?
That's right. So the Prime Minister just a short time ago stepped through these 4 stages. The first one, plan and prepare. The second stage, as you pointed out, this is where the government says we're at the moment, is the keeping Australia moving phase, where fuel supply continues to flow, but there have been some disruptions. The third phase, and this is where the Prime Minister says he's hoping to avoid this third phase, which is taking targeted action to ensure fuel goes where it's needed most and adopting voluntary measures to limit fuel usage. And the fourth phase is protecting critical services for all Australians, where action would be required to ensure critical users are protected and the economy is operating. So 4 key stages there that are mapped out in this National Fuel Security Plan, which was supported by the states and territories at this meeting of National Cabinet, which ran for about an hour and a half this morning and was convened virtually with, of course, the Prime Minister meeting with those state and territory leaders.
And Lexi, we know that there were announcements over the weekend regarding fuel security. The government has introduced new legislation regarding this. What are the details?
That's right, Catherine. So on the weekend, the government announced that it would move to underwrite the cost of additional fuel cargo from international markets. It was really in a push to stabilise supply here in Australia. Just before the Treasurer, Energy Minister and Prime Minister stood up to announce the outcomes of National Cabinet, this legislation was introduced to the Parliament relating to that underwriting of fuel cargoes. What we've heard from the government is that it has the support of the coalition and is expected to pass through the House of Representatives this evening, with the aim of having it pass through Parliament by the end of this sitting week, which of course is the final sitting week before the federal budget in May. And just on that point of the federal budget, the Treasurer during that press conference said there's still a long way to go in finalising it, given the ongoing conflict in the Middle East.